Alright, so I have a question. Or a thing, you know? Thing I thought about. I thought about it a few times, but video talk about maybe what do that. But it's like this, okay? So what if like you be believing, you know, the whole twin soul, the soulmate, all things, and just those two things too. I think those two different things, soulmate and twin soul. I think soulmates, you know, all the mates that the multiple ones that they go through each life together. They say that. That's not just what I believe. That's what you can believe. But the mates, you know, they go each life together, playing different roles and shit. Like one life you can be like someone's father, next life you're their son, you know, shit like that, and or best friend or whatever, or lover, or anything. And so we just playing different roles each time. But the soul, the twin soul, I think that's kind of maybe a soul's too powerful to fit into one body. So it's split into two, you know. You know, all the feminine parts part of feminine, male parts part of male. Sometimes, you know, some of the, you know, they get both parts go by. They always both parts go by. Some just go and then go, you know all that shit. I ain't gonna get into all that shit, but I mean, so, you know. But what are we talking about? Shit. Soulmates and stuff. Yeah, so maybe they can split up and, you know, split into two. And maybe, you know, it's not always the same. Maybe it's not a male and female. Maybe it's a bunch of into two dudes or two chicks. I don't know how it works, but you don't know if it even exists. But, okay, so say it's that powerful, so it has to split into two bodies, right? And say it goes automatically to the male and female, you know? Each half goes to one or another. And then the day comes, you can spend your whole life searching for your soulmate, right? Your twin soul, right? Like, 30, 40, 50 years. You spend all that time searching for your soulmate. And then, all of a sudden, you see that person, you just know. They got like the same face or something like that, but you know, opposite gender face or some shit, but you know it's your face, some shit like that. And then you just know it's them, but then you get there and you start talking to them, they start talking to you, and you feel disgusted by them. You like, ew, but no, who the fuck's, no. Am I like that? Oh, I'm not like that. That's how you hate them. Could you be with that person and like, you know they're your twin soul, the one you meant to be with, but you can't, you find them vile. You can't stand them or some shit like that. They everything that you hate or some shit like that. Like maybe they chose a different life and they, you know, chose all the past that you refuse to choose, or, you know, you chose to pass out, they refuse to choose, and you two just aren't compatible anymore. And it's just, you know, would you, you know, just for the sake that you're the twin soul, would you like, no, I can't be with that person. I just can't. Would you be so sickened by the one that's, even if they're identical to you, personality-wise, just different life, different, you know, just as private, different, you know? You know? You have the same, have all the same sexual fetishes, all the same, you know, musical taste and all the shit, but, you know, they just did things that one can't be okay with, or, you know, it's just compatible, and it's just like, or they ain't attracted to it. Like, if it turns out they, you know, they don't like their own look or something, they see that look and they're like, I don't like that look. It turns out that they self-hate or something on their own look or some shit. Or there's all kinds of things. So there's all kinds of dynamics to that. Like, we always think it'd be Wonderland. Like, we find our twin souls like, oh my gosh, that's my twin soul. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. You know, all that shit. Watch this. They do something. It's about, this is Bob. This should be about, because that's going to end, and I don't want it to end, go to some other shit. I don't know what it is and all this shit. So yeah, so it's like, so, and they you spend your whole time thinking, you know, there's going to be a beautiful moment. Then you meet them and you're so excited, like, you can feel the energy of someone you get close to. Like, what's the energy I feel? Then you locate to one person, like, that's got to be a good soul. And yeah. And then a minute after you realize that, oh my gosh, what the fuck is that? Like, what the fuck would that do to you? You know, that'll just crush your heart. Like, oh my gosh, what the fuck? Like, imagine that's what it's like. What if it's not a dream fucking cake that we fucking think it's gonna be? What if it's a nightmare? We meet our twin soul. What if it's a nightmare? What if they read all your negative shit, all the negatives in you? What if they lived that out? The ones that you didn't do, all that fetishes and all that shit that you avoided doing, they lived out because they're in the same mind. As, you know, we got the same mind or some shit, you know. And you know the things that they didn't do, you did, the things you know, back and forth, you know, all this shit, you know. There's all kinds of elements to it. We might hate them. We might hate how Twin Soul we meet them. There's that possibility. We don't know how it works. So it's that. Just something to think about. That's all. But that's the shit. That's one of the things I should have been. I think though. And there's other videos I want to do. I've done a few of the things about stuff, but this is one of them, and I'm gonna do some other ones. I got some other shit. I might do one thing today. I want to do some ideas for. I got a lot of ideas for movies and TV shows and shit, so I might make one of them now. Maybe. Maybe! Don't look at me like that. Ah! Fuck you up! I won't fuck you up or anything like that. I might, so I might just, you know, don't take my word from it. I gotta stop this because again, because I always said what I had to say, okay? Just think about it though. Can you think? You might hate them. You might hate them. But what if you learn to love them? What if they're everything that you hate? Don't say that you hate yourself. You don't realize how much you hate yourself, but you know, you know who you are. And then you learn to love them. And then learn to love them. Everything they hate, you learn to love yourself or some shit. So some kind of fucking setup from God or the universe to like, you know, see if we own it. See if we can own that, you know, that twin soul. You know, maybe some shit, maybe some twisted fucking, you know. You never know. So prepare for that. If you meet that one, be prepared. Be prepared for the worst. Don't prepare for the best. Prepare for the worst. That way you be only. You won't be disappointed if you know the saying, you know, if you expect the best, then you can only be disappointed. If you expect the worst, then you can only be, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? Happy, excited, and you know, be, hey, you know, like, you know what I'm talking about, okay? I can stop. My mind's blank right now. I don't know what I'm talking about. I gotta stop this because you guys are looking at me funny. Bye.